You know that feeling when everything is moving so fast in life, you get to a point where you stop and ask yourself this: how am I going to achieve my goal this year? So you come up with a bunch of excuses as to why you can't do it. You don't have time, you don't have the money, you don't have the right equipment, you are not good enough, and you suck at this. But I'm here to tell you that you don't suck. The key to succeeding is about improving by 1% every day. Today I'm going to show you the secret in how I am achieving my goal of owning 2 businesses this year while working as a freelance videographer. You see, previous years I would always have some excuse as why I am not getting clients. And even worse, I would have meetings with these potential clients and then nothing would come from that. But then I started to change my approach with this one simple trick, and things started to happen way quicker than I anticipated. One of the biggest reasons why most people don't want to try new things is because they are so busy. I am too busy with work, I get home too late, I don't get days off. But that's a lie, and you know it. You can always work harder. In fact, there are so many books out there teaching you how to work smarter, faster, and make more money. But in the end, did it really help you? Did you make your millions that you set out to make? Or did you just read the book and did nothing about it? In the book of Atomic Habits, James Clear says it is so easy to overestimate the importance of one defining moment and to underestimate the value of making small improvements on a daily basis. Too often we convince ourselves that success demands great action. Whether our objective is to write a book, start a business, lose weight, win a championship, or accomplish any other goal, we place a lot of pressure on ourselves to achieve something extraordinary that people will speak about. Meanwhile, improving by 1% isn't particularly notable. Sometimes it isn't even noticeable, but it can be far more meaningful, especially in the long run. It's amazing how much of a difference even a small change can make over time. The math looks like this. Over the course of a year, if you improve by 1% every day, you will have improved by 37 times. And on the other hand, if you decrease by 1% every day for a year, you will decline to almost zero. What begins as a tiny victory or a slight setback grows into something significantly bigger. Self-improvement compound interest is called a habit. Your habits have compound interest, which means that the more you do them, the more of an impact they have. So on any given day, they don't seem to have much of an influence, but over the course of months and years, they have a significant one. You see, I've applied this to my life in December last year, and it is already paying off. All I did was to do something 1% extra every day, and I have applied this to all areas in my life. I did this with the coffee shop, so every day after work I would do something extra, whether it is searching for products or doing some research on how to improve my efficiency by making things work. I would do that for 30 minutes every single day, and it compounded to a place where I finally started the cafe, and I'm already working on the next one. Most people are willing to do the things that will make them achieve their goal, but as soon as it gets hard or it takes a little bit longer than they thought it would take, they end up quitting. Why? Because now you are too busy, or you can't see the worth or results in that moment, but all you had to do was just to improve or do something extra by 1% every day, and you would have achieved it. Most of us make too many excuses and are not willing to just put in the effort. So now we have this lazy generation that is just expecting everything to happen for them. And I'm sorry to say to you, but you will not get anywhere in life if you keep that attitude going. Proverbs 14:23 says, "All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty." Just talking about your goals and vision is not going to make it happen for you. You need to get moving and start with it right now. You see, I sat for many years wasting time and money that could have helped me achieve my goals much sooner. But I kind of expected things to just happen for me because that is what we see on social media. We often dismiss small changes because they don't seem to matter much in the moment. Or we make a few changes, but the results never seem to come quickly, and so we slide back into our previous routines. It is easy to ignore a single decision. However, if we consistently make the same 1% of wrong choices and justify them with minor excuses, our choices start to have a negative effect, which eventually becomes an issue. A small alteration in your daily routine might steer your life in a new direction. Making a 1% better or worse choice may appear insignificant in the moment, but over time, such decisions will decide the difference between who you are and who you could be. Like James Clear says, success is the product of daily habits, not once in a lifetime transformations. With that said, it doesn't matter how successful or unsuccessful you are right now. What matters is whether your habits are putting you on the path towards success. And so here's the secret to reaching your goals quicker. But most of you won't like this answer, and some won't even believe it. But following the 1% rule and trusting God for your success will make you reach your goal much quicker than most people would, because we have a supernatural God. Proverbs 12:11 says, "Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies have no sense." So what are you waiting for? Start that thing right now that you are thinking about. Put 30 minutes aside every day and just work on it, and you will achieve it quicker than you think. Remember this, your outcomes are a lagging measure of your habits. So start it today.